Welcome to another Maid Training Academy video. Maid Training Academy provides online classes to become a certified professional cleaner for as little as $100. For more information about course topics and enrollment, visit maidtrainingacademy.com and please help us by clicking the like button below and subscribing. Vacuum and mop stairs just like any floor. Use an upright vacuum on carpeted stairs and a canister vacuum or broom on hardwood stairs. Plug in your vacuum at the bottom of the stairs so you can work toward the electrical outlet, again, just like all floors. Vacuum and mop the stairs after you finish cleaning the entire upstairs. Your vacuums are already upstairs, so that makes it convenient. But make sure all your other tools, caddy, dirty, rag bags, and everything you took upstairs is downstairs. And make sure no other cleaners are upstairs. The person vacuuming and mopping the stairs is the last person upstairs until the team leader comes back to do the inspection at the end of the job. To start, stand on the third step from the top and face the stairs and start vacuuming the stairs. So we're going to stop the video right here and we're going to talk about this task just a little bit more. Always be careful on stairs. Every year, more than 1,300 people in the United States are killed, die from falling downstairs. So this is the most dangerous part of your job. Anytime you're on stairs, you gotta be careful. Whether you're high dusting, short dusting the stairs, vacuuming, mopping, or even carrying equipment upstairs or downstairs, be careful all the time. Now, we talked about making sure no one is upstairs before you mop the floors. If someone is upstairs, they should never walk down wet steps. For real. They're going to have to wait until the floor's dry. I mean, no kidding. Trust me. We've had a bad accident with a cleaner who slipped on the second to the last stairs that were wet and got hurt really bad. So you just don't walk downstairs that are wet. So make sure the person, you even, say something like, hey, is anybody upstairs? Or check with your partner, hey, are you downstairs? I want to make sure I'm getting ready to mop the floors. Okay? So now you are going to be working down the stairs. Several things to make this job safer. The first is that you'll be holding it upright in your hands. So the vacuum is not resting on the stairs all the time. You're holding it like a hand tool. So the weight of this in front of you is going to give you much better balance and confidence. The other safety aid is that handrail. So the handrail is close, so you can grab it anytime, including moving down a stair. Another safety tip is to make sure your entire foot is on the step, which requires you to focus on placing your foot with every step. Never rush on stairs. There's a lot of places throughout the house you go fast, and there's places that you actually go slow, and the stairs is absolutely one of those that you go slow. Don't rush. So hold the vacuum with two hands on that metal pole, and you're going to place the cord over one shoulder to get that cord out from under your feet. Place one hand toward the top, either on the handle or right below it, and place the other hand close to the bottom of the pole. Now you're holding the vacuum like it's a hand tool. That's where you can get some weight in front of you. Now you're going to vacuum the stairs with strokes coming away from the steps and actually towards you. Okay, so that's again why you have to have a solid footing. Now, if you're a taller person, and we have information if you're tall, you may have a different stance, and watch that toward the end of this video. So after you vacuum the step, left to right or right to left, whatever direction you're going to, take a step down carefully, moving your feet, making sure your foot is completely on the next step. So you'll have to move the cord out of your way before you step down. Now, before we turn this video back on to watch Brittany vacuum the stairs, keep an eye on her grip, how she holds her hands. She's going to change her hands on each step so that her bottom hand is on the side of the pole in the direction that you're moving. So it's easier to pull the vacuum in the direction you're going than to push the vacuum. And this will make more sense once we start the video again. So let's go ahead and continue to watch Brittany do these stairs. And so she's moving that vacuum away. Now she's going to bring it, put that cord finally over her shoulder. And you see now she's pulling it on her lower hand in the direction she's going. Now she started off not that way, but she just, grabbed it, go, okay. Once she started getting that rhythm, then she, had her hand where she's pulling it. It makes it a lot easier. So there it goes, she's switching her hands again. And the strokes that you use, now she's keeping her stroke pattern a little tight. There's going to be some overlap. That's probably a little bit tight, but again, she's doing a great job. But if you're trying to do some lines, now you'll see when she starts getting into this groove, her lines become a little bit more pronounced because she's not so overlapping. And that's the speed. It's safe. She's not rushing by any stretch. Looking down. Look where her foot placement is. It's already like her toe is touching the front part of that next step to make sure her foot's completely on. Get that cord out of her way. See, now her strokes are getting a little bit wider, and then you can start seeing the lines a little bit better. Taking a step down again. Shoulder, get out of the way. And see how much easier it is to pull that vacuum than it is to push it. Comes down a step. And we're going to speed it up here just a little bit. I think you guys kind of understand the general process here.
And see how my knee is right there?
Uh-huh.
All right, and so I can pull it back. And then, but that helps maneuver it and take some pressure off your back. But there's also another technique that's easy for anybody to do, no matter how tall you are. And that's where you hold the vacuum cleaner.
For sure.
And I believe you have that video.
Yeah, but show us again, where the best place to hold it.
Right here.
Yeah, that's where Brittany had it too.
You have to hold it there, and then you can use this to maneuver too, but this is where you're pushing from, not here.
Right.
If you're pushing from here, you're going to end up pushing this handle forward and breaking that.
Yeah, and bogging it down.
Right. And
so it's like a hand tool. That's what we reference it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so you're coming down the stairs.
Well, and as well, you mentioned you can go, that's the move, just come away, but you also turn it and go sideways if something's stuck in the corner.
Right, exactly. These things, this brush is really strong, and it's kind of got a vibrating thing about it, so we don't vibrate some of the stuff out of the corners. But if you're coming this way...
Well, that's what they call it, a beater bar.
Right. So you want to run this next to the edge there, and coming from the corner, the far corner of the stairs, coming this way.
Yeah, if something's in there, because you definitely want the lines coming out though.
Right, you do. And this is really the best way to do it, because you're utilizing the whole head of the vacuum cleaner instead of half of it. And if you get this, even though this has
half it being that when it's like the other way, it's hanging over.
You see how that's just half.
There you go.
It's even if you got
which means it's gonna be blowing out here too, right?
That's right. You can spit it right back out. Sure can. And you can feel it sometimes on your legs, how it'll spit if you're not coming at it right. But you want to make sure that you're up against the very back of the stair. And then that way it will get up to the edge, even coming at it straight ahead. But this is a good tool to pull any hair or debris out, and then go like this. Just make sure you're stable, have a good base. Standing up
So you
straight.
prefer the two-legged stand?
I do.
Two-stair.
I do. This is, coming down backwards. If I'm like this, then I'm just coming like this. I'm like this, and I have more control.
So you're not going one step at a time. You're going the full step.
Absolutely.
Show that move again if you don't mind. Go back to the top.
So vacuum, step. Vacuum, step. If you get a little off balance like this, you got a base, you're centered. And you can control yourself better.
Yeah.
And if you got both hands on the vacuum cleaner and you start to lose it, you still can reach.
No doubt. So we're going to talk about mopping stairs, and that we do use and recommend a mop head, because you can't use it at the pole because why? Why can't you use the pole?
It's very awkward. First of all, the mop, you got the handle and it's just going boom, boom.
Yeah.
The mop doesn't always stay on the handle.
Yeah, when it falls back down, right.
The wall, you just get tangled up. I don't think it's very safe.
Yeah. So, but you do use the mop. Why wouldn't you use a rag? You made a comment before. Why a rag? Even though you can use the thinner grain rag, why is it not as good as the mop head?
It's not as good. First of all, you're not going to get through all these stairs with just one rag. It doesn't hold as much of the solution that you need. One mop is sufficient for all these stairs, in most cases. And but a rag is not. It's going to be dirty. It's not going to clean as well, you know. And a mop head will,
Yeah.
as well. And I don't know. You got more sides. You know, you can use all the sides of it,
Yeah.
and you know, I just like a mop better.
Well, again, just like the safety and the footing for vacuuming stairs, talk about footing and how you do that, because you're not really on your hands and knees per se. You're still leaning over.
Right, to some degree, yeah. I mean, I am bent over, but I'm also bent at my knees.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not just staying straight up bent over. I do kind of bend at my knees.
Yeah.
And you can even rest on it for, you know, if you need to, but you've got a free hand to grab if you find yourself off balance.
Yeah.
And so you're gonna take the mop, which would be wet. You're gonna lay it on the
Yeah,
stairs.
this one's not, just FYI, this mop is not wet. This is illustration purposes only, so it's a dry mop.
Mm-hmm. And you're just gonna come across. This is laying over the whole step. I'm gonna grab that end and then I just flip it.
You
I
flipped
take my
it
step back. Yes,
to
I
get
do.
it
That way I'm using both sides. And any debris is staying down this way. If I pull a lot of debris off of this stair hair, and I can kind of shake it and flip as I move down. That way the debris is coming down with me. Anything that was missed on the vacuum or the sweep. All right. So I'm just going to come around this way. Stepping back as I about fall as we're showing.
Yeah. Uneven stairs. That one's big. Good. Yeah. Just that simple. Great job. Thank you.